Hi everyone, welcome to Batumi Foreign Look. It's been a while since the last time I uploaded the video on the YouTube channel, and I should admit that I miss speaking English a lot. So finally I have enough time and opportunity to come back to you guys, to those people who support me and motivate me for developing of this channel. I'm really thankful to those ones who are still subscribed to my channel. This is actually the biggest support for me. So from now, more often, I will try to provide interesting information about Batumi city and useful topics about living conditions in this city. So keep it up and let's start. Today I'm going to provide the general information about the overall this year, so-called the sum up for 2022. So let's start. Let's start from the springtime of 2022. As you know, at that period there were many refugees who moved to Georgia because of the circumstances between their countries. There were many people who moved to Batumi for living purposes, and this situation caused a dramatic increase in prices on food, on rentals, briefly saying on everything. Prices were doubled and even tripled. For example, the monthly rental cost for studio-type apartment rose from $250 up to $500. For one-bedroom apartment, cost rose from $400 up to $800. So you could hardly find something good with proper conditions of living and acceptable price in the center of Batumi. There were comments under my last video regarding the weekly spending on food. Someone was surprised for $100 in 1 week for the family. Now, this amount will apply only for one person, not a family, because prices for food have increased even more. There was not a huge demand for buying a property in Batumi during the summer period of 2022 because customers were not able to forecast the further situation in the world. However, in autumn of 2022, there was a new wave of refugees coming. So again, while everyone was waiting for the rental costs and general living costs to decline, the prices were stable. And despite of the high prices, the sales have increased. Here I would like to mention some trends on the real estate market of Batumi. Prices for the apartment on the primary market have increased because of the construction materials costs. People who were interested in property investment understood everything quite fast and invested in property on the construction level this year, since they knew that prices next year are going only to increase. For example, if we will compare projects on the first line near the sea in the center of Batumi to the project on the first line in the suburbs of Batumi, prices are almost the same. In my last video about real estate investment opportunities in Batumi suburbs, I was speaking about the benefits of that location. And you know what? Now there is no place for the construction on the first line even in the suburbs of Batumi. Many projects have appeared and the infrastructure of Batumi suburbs is being developed every day. The city itself is growing and going outside of the central borders. If you want to invest in premium class project with a multifunctional infrastructure on the construction level in the center of Batumi, you will need at least $80,000 for 40 square meter studio type apartment. In the suburb of Batumi, you will need at least $60,000. When you are thinking about buying the property in Batumi, I will suggest you to diversify your investment, which means buy a studio type apartment in the center of Batumi for future renting, so the income generation, and at the same time, buy a one-bedroom apartment in the suburb of Batumi for your own self, in order to enjoy your stay in beautiful environment in front of the sea nearby the Batumi center. Keep in mind that the apartment in the suburb can become an additional income opportunity from the rentals. Let me give you an example. Right now, very famous suburb areas of Batumi are Gonio Kvariati from one side, Mahinjauri and Chakvi from the other side. Many people who moved to Batumi with their families decided to choose living in these areas because of the beautiful natural environment. Plus, the rental prices are comparably lower than in the center of Batumi. For example, if in Batumi Center you can rent a studio-type apartment for $500, in the suburb, for the same cost, you can rent a 1 or even 2-bedroom apartment. So you live in 30 minutes from the center of Batumi and you have stores, grocery shops, pharmacies, ATMs, and school nearby your house. As you understand, there are many customers with different preferences, so you are minimizing the risk by diversifying your investment according to the districts of Batumi. Regarding the secondary market in Batumi Center, prices in the location nearby the 6 May Park and Batumi Mall, here the cost for the studio-type apartment starts from $50,000, while the price for the 1-bedroom apartment starts from $70,000. Basically, these costs apply for buildings which were built around 10 years ago. If we are speaking about the projects built 3 years ago, the prices for studio-type apartments start from $80,000, and for 1-bedroom apartment, prices start from $100,000. Thanks for watching. It will be great if you could comment and mention what kind of information about Batumi will be interesting for you. Please like this video and subscribe my channel to see the upcoming videos every week.